Hey guys, Suraj here from the Middle Class Breaker. In today's video, let's talk about a couple of questions that I happened to get on my comment session on my previous video, which is why choose Amity Online. And those comments seemed really legit, so I thought let's make a complete video on it. So without a much further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, before entering into the video, I request you, if you're viewing my video for the first time or if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe and also do like the video. Now, the first question that one of the commentator had asked was, when you paid your course fee, how many days you received your course book? I think she's trying to ask, once I paid the course fee or once I taken the admission, at what date or at after how many days did I receive my course books? So once you make your admission or once you pay your first semester fees, you get your PDF materials on your LMS, which you happen to have a learning management system, which is called Amity Online or Amigo portal. Inside that portal, whatever subjects that you're eligible for the first semester, you immediately get a hold on to the PDF e-materials, which will be in the format of a soft copy. You get that within 2 to 3 weeks from your admission. And post that, let's say after a month or two, you will happen to get your books through the courier. But books usually don't come in very soon. They take 2 or 3 months from the time you make your admission. So you have to be slightly patient on terms of your book. But let's say that, nowadays everybody is using iPads or, iPhones, and everybody is into PDF materials. So you get your LMS, e-materials on your LMS, and that should be good enough for you to clear your assignments and start preparing for your exam. As the exams come closer, your books are also arrived, and then you could probably use your books and study for your exams. Now the second question was, am I the one who's taken a recent admission in Amity Online? No, I'm not a recent admission person. I'm in my final year, which is I've completed 4 sems in Amity Online. I'm heading towards my 5th sem, which happens to be in the month of Feb. The exams are from 20th to 25th of February. I'll be finishing my 5th semester in the month of Feb. Now, a couple of other questions is online MBA not recognized by UGC? I'm really not understanding what that question is, but I am presuming that the person is trying and asking whether the online MBA is recognized or not recognized by UGC. For that, I think the better information for you will be head on to UGC website. Under UGC website, you will have something called as DEB. Scroll completely down. You will have something called DEB, which stands for Distance Education Bureau. Click on that particular link, and you will get the differentiation between distance and open education, and you'll get online education. Under online education, go and see state-wise recognized universities. Amity Online is under Uttar Pradesh. So go to Uttar Pradesh, you will find Aligra and Amity Online and a couple of other universities. Then go and see if whatever you're trying, probably MBA or BBA or MCom, whatever degree or UG or masters you're planning to get enrolled onto, check if that is recognized for that particular batch or session or for that particular year, and that will solve your problem. In case if it's not recognized, then you don't have to get enrolled in it. But as far as my knowledge, some of the reputed and renowned universities out there are Amity Online, Chandigarh, Manipal, you have Jain Online, you have a lovely professional university. All these are very good. And there are new universities also that are coming in, for example, like DY Patil Vidyapeeth, and there are SRM University Online and much more. So probably go ahead and check into it, and whatever you like or whatever suits your affordability in terms of fees and in terms of flexibility, that will be great. And the next question is, which is a very nice one. It's asked by Love Chowdhury. I have taken admission 2 days ago. I don't know anything about in terms of exam difficulty, classes timing, flexibility, and when will our first semester get complete. Okay, now for the first question is in terms of exam difficulty. Exam is not that difficult unless and until you study your materials. Of course, if you're in case you have not studied your materials, then of course it's going to be more of like a new syllabus that you have just entered into. So what I suggest is, as and when you're doing your assignments, which is your internal assignments, you please go through all of those questions. All those questions will be asked on your MCQs even in your final exam. So in case you have prepared all of those questions and a couple of MCQs that are given at the end of every chapter in your PDF material or your books, I think you'll be fairly be able to score good amount of marks. And when it comes to your descriptive writing in your examination, make sure that you go ahead and learn all the important topics. As in when you're going through the books or your live sessions, the ma'ams will stress on a couple of topics, or they would try and explain the topic for a longer period of time. Go ahead and learn all of those topics, and I think it should be you should be easily able to cross your passing mark and probably even get first class marks. So the exam marks, it's divided into two. One is your internal assessment, which carries 30 marks, and the second is your end term examination, which carries 70 marks. Your internal assessment is more of like an open book, right? Because nobody is there to proctor you, nobody is there to question you. You could probably go ahead and refer your books or internet and be able to solve those questions. So over there, let's say out of 30 you're getting 25 marks. That's a good mark. Then in your end term examination, again, it's divided into two portions where 40 marks consist of MCQs alone. Now, let's say you get 30 marks in your internal assessment and 40 marks on your MCQs. You've already got 70 marks, right? Which is a first class marks, even if you do not even attempt your description marks. But I personally would say go ahead and please attempt even your description marks, because the more marks you get, the more it looks good on your certificates, right? So your end term examination, 40 marks MCQs and 30 marks is your description, where there'll be 4 questions that you need to answer. Each question contains 7.5 marks, out of which even if you take 3 marks also, you'll easily cross 80 marks on the whole. So that's a good thing. So exams are not difficult if you strategically plan and go for your exams. The next question is class timings. Class timings are usually based on the availability of the lecturers. Mostly it will be a flexible one, and let's say that the classes are in mornings and you're a working profession or you're doing another degree on a regular mode and you will not be able to attend. Don't worry about it. All the classes that have been taken are recorded, so you could go back to your calendar and click on the classes that you've missed, and you will have the video saved there. You could view the video how many ever times you want, in case if you're not able to attend the live classes. Then the flexibility, I assume the flexibility in terms of the classes and stuff, is that what you're questioning? So my answer for that is this complete online degree is very flexible in terms of your assignments. You get an ample amount of time in order to complete it, and usually Amity Online extends the dates. They've never been so strict in terms of deadline, which is a very nice thing, because they understand that not everybody is only doing this particular degree, but some of them, like me for example, are going to work or doing another degree, or might be freelancing, or might be running, or might be an entrepreneur. Not everybody will have time, so they usually extend the date, so you have a lot of flexibility. Even the end term examinations, they give you only after every 6 months, which is your final question: when will you get your first semester? For example, if you have enrolled in the month of June July, which is the June July batch, or in the Jan batch, which I assume you should be a Jan batch because now we are in January, you will be getting your examination in the month of June, July, August. Anywhere between in these 3 months, you should get your examinations. And also please note, guys, that this is not a regular, orthodox, well-maintained, regular sort of a degree, right? Because in a regular degree, you have a college, you have an infrastructure, there are a couple of people who are taking care of it and making sure that everything is on time. But when you talk about online, right, usually there will be some here and there bugs and errors which you should be ready to take on. It's not gonna be more of like a very regular degree, because all of these things are handled by IT cell people of Amity Online. Not lecturers sit in and be like, let's schedule the class here, let's schedule the class here. It's all IT cell people who are doing it, and most of the times it's not easy job for them to go ahead and do it, because again, there are thousands of people on online and you don't have a proper infrastructure to monitor or to even cater to all of these guys. It's everything is over internet, and we or the people at Amity should probably take patience, and the same goes to us as well as a student. We should probably wait and not be too arrogant, or be like, what, you told that the examination will be on July, but you're giving it on August. It's okay to here and there give, unless and until you don't get the examination. That's where you have to be worrying about. But honestly, the first semester when I took it up, the exams never came at 6 months. It was actually on the 8th month, because I got enrolled at the peak time of COVID. And yet those people happened to schedule the examination, which is a big thing, because during COVID none of us was working, or we didn't know what online examinations were. So it was a great thing. After that, probably I think the examinations and everything have been on time. Couple of here and there, like I've mentioned already, there are bugs, but it's okay because it's an online degree. Because for the fees, the amount of fees that we pay, I think that's the max that we can also expect, and not put too much pressure. It's more of like we should handle the bugs ourselves. We should prepare it for ourselves. Even if the live classes here and there gets delayed, you shouldn't be complaining about it. We should just take the LMS and start preparing, because at the end of the day, we are the ones who are getting benefited from good marks and not them. So don't wait for someone, wait for the lecturers to take the live classes. Don't worry about it. You have the LMS, you have done the assignments, go through the LMS e-materials and go through all of the videos that they've given, and start preparing directly. Don't wait for them to get back to you and say this is when the assignment is coming, this is when the examination. Just be prepared. That's the only thing. And I think I've answered all the questions. With that, I will end today's video. Like I've already mentioned previously, in case you liked this particular video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will meet you in the next video. Peace.